Happy Thanksgiving, November 25th, 2021. And today, instead of putting the traditional turkey stuffing in with the bread and stuff, which I like to use raisins and apples in mine, by the way, but I'm not going to do that. This year, I'm just going to stuff the back of the turkey with whole onions that I'm going to quarter, and then shove the onions into the cavity. And then I'm also going to take the bush of celery and cut it up and put it in there, and then I'll back it up again with another whole onion, or as much as I can get in there, and then I'll seal up the bird just like I would for the traditional stuffing. And I'm doing this because the sweetness of the onion, as it bakes inside the bird, it gets up to 325, 350 degrees. That sweetness permeates the meat, penetrates all through the interior of the turkey, and it turns out really, really nice. Plus, when you enter the house or come into the cooking kitchen, that the smells of cooking come out so sweet from that onion. It's just a good way to keep the moisture inside the bird rather than just the open cavity. So in a little bit, as the day continues, I'll show you more of what I'm doing with my bird today. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Okay, while I have the turkey in the oven, I just put it in the oven. I'm going to take a small pot like this, a little light brown sugar. You can use dark brown or light brown. I like the light brown sugar. A cup of water in the pot, and 2 of these 1-pound bags of fresh cranberries. Put them all in the pot, get it up to boiling, cover it with a lid. Doesn't take long, you can tell when it's cooked. Then add the brown sugar after you've shut off the heat. Then put it all together, put it in a bowl, wait till it cools down, throw it in the fridge, and then it's nice and cool and a gooey sauce that's perfect. If you want to add a little lime juice to it to give it that little bitier spike to it, then you can. It also works as a preservative to keep your food longer while it's in the fridge. Okay, I've cooked the cranberry sauce. I've already cooled it down and put it in the bowl here to cool down. Now, to show you that it's cooled down enough, here's the consistency of it. That's what it looks like on the plate. Now, this is a full 2 pounds of cranberries, making just that much sauce. But this is the real thing. There's not a lot of brown sugar in it because I don't like a lot of sugary everything. So this is about as healthy as you're going to get if you're going to make the cranberry sauce to add to your holiday dinner. Also, you can put this sauce on any meat at any time. It works really nice because it gives it that sweet, bitter tone accent. Hi, this is Scott Lanson. Today's date, Thanksgiving 2021, and my ovens have been off now for, well, which ones? Oh, yeah, this one. For 2.5 hours. So we're going to open this up, and there we go. It's a big roaster. And I'm going to show you what I've got inside as I take it out. But it's hard to hold the camera, so I have to cut it off and then we'll restart it. Okay, there it is on the counter. That's Cody in the background. Frankenstein still up. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, and I have kept the bird completely covered with aluminum foil the whole time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off. And now, what it is, what you're seeing here is I always cook my bird upside down. Upside down. And I put 2 inches of water in the roaster each time. I set the bird on top of 3 ribs of celery and then 5-6 pieces of large potatoes, sweet potatoes at the base. So the bird is not sitting on the pan itself. Now, so like I said, this is the bottom of the bird. Now, I can promise you this. You see how this pulls away like this? Like this? See that? The whole bird will be like that. Easy pulled away. Oh, I fogged everything up. So traditionally now when I pull this bird out and I flop it around to where it's the traditional side up with the legs up in the air and everything, I can promise you this bird will fall off the bone. Every piece of meat will fall off the bone. This is a promise. And as you can see where the water level is still in there? I'm promising you, if you cook it my way, and I've cooked it this way ever since I've ever cooked turkeys. Of course, Justin, 17 years ago, has been doing his turkey. He does not do it this way. He does it the traditional way. But I can promise you that this turkey will be absolutely flawlessly with moisture in every ounce of the white meat, perfectly done. And with no stress. Today I started at 11 o'clock to put it in the oven at 11 o'clock. It was completely done by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you can see, it's just now sitting here 2.5 hours later, hot, ready to go, not dried out. And it has coloration to it too. And I never opened the lid at all. So there we go. Turkeys here at ShayMus River with Scott Lanson. Okay, so now it's out, and as you can see, these are the drumsticks which would be normally dried out here. This is the white meat. Now let's just take a fork, not a knife, just a fork. Break this up. Look at that. Look at that. No struggling for the meat. Now let's look at the drumsticks. Look at that. I mean, this is great. I can't even, so I'm just saying, this is, look at that, how easy this is. This is moist, wet, and everything. Well, I can't seem to get it off the fork, but that's fine. But there you go. All right, the vegetables are still in the microwave. It's just going to be peas tonight, but here's the finished plate, minus the vegetables. Mashed potatoes, everything was so easily stress-free to cook this meal. And cranberry sauce on the right, sweet potatoes mixed in, the turkey, obviously, on the plate. And so there you go. No big deal. Easy meal, no stress, and perfection in moisture of the meat.